that's always on my mind. Yeah, it's the sound. It's the sound. It's the sound. It's the sound. The sound of your voice. Nginento ongeke uyithole. Unento ehlezi esingqondweni yami. Ukuzwa kwala, ukuzwa kwala, ukuzwa kwala, ukuzwa kwala, kwezwilakho, kwezwilakho. Yeah, I've got something that you can't seem to find, but you've got something that's always on my mind. It's the sound. It's the sound. Yeah, it's the sound. The sound of your voice.
Welcome to the Couch Sessions essay. I'm here with Chad Jubber, the winner of the Perform Anywhere competition hosted by Fitchfork, a platform where musicians can manage their bookings and receive online payments as soon as the booking is confirmed. No more will a musician have to run after a client to get paid for a gig that they performed 3 months ago. Chad, welcome to the Couch Sessions essay. Tell us a little bit more about where you're from and what kind of music you perform.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, guys. I'm from Pietermaritzburg. I was born there and I grew up in Johannesburg, and I completed my high school back in Pietermaritzburg, and as soon as I completed that, I came back to Joburg, and I've been jumping between KZN and Joburg. Mainly I've been in KZN, but yeah, I'm back here for good. So yeah, and my music is indie, folk, pop, like gypsy types of vibes. Yeah, something in between all of those. I don't really have a name for it, but I'm sure I'll figure that out one day. But yeah, that's it.
Who are your main influences? Who influences the kind of music you write, the kind of music you perform?
I'm super influenced by Bob Dylan, Matthew Moore, Jeremy Loops, and a few. I mean, I suppose like all the music I listen to, but some of it is like subconscious, so I couldn't really say, that it's them, but it might be. But yeah, like the Paper Kites, Australia, and Lumineers, Mumford & Sons, those guys, yeah.
Awesome. So for the Perform Anywhere competition last year, you chose a song by the Paper Kites. It's a love song that speaks a lot about relationships, about a man who really wanted to give so much to the other person, but he didn't know how to say it. He didn't know whether he could say it and how she would receive it. Did you choose this song because it has any reference to something that you might have gone through personally as an individual or as a musician?
I was actually, as I was living my life, my girlfriend at the time, she suggested that I cover this song. And she introduced me to the Paper Kites, which was super awesome, and I was in love with them ever since. And yeah, then she spoke about Bloom, and I did it, and I covered it, and I really enjoy it because it really portrays all of my abilities as a musician, like my highs and my lows and my falsetto, and it all is in one song. And I really like to use that song to I suppose use to impress, to make sure that I won that competition. This was the one. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. And you've been playing the guitar for what, about 4 or 5 years now. What made you choose the guitar as your instrument of choice? Why didn't you go with a piano or a flute or a banjo for that matter?
Yeah, I suppose the guitar actually chose me. I didn't really have a choice in the matter. I went to my one mate's place one weekend and he showed me a few chords and I played them and went back to school the next week and I just couldn't get it out of my head and decided to get a guitar and just kept on working on it. But yeah, I suppose it really did help me as a bassist. Like my main instrument now is the violin, so it was an awesome start, and I always use it all the time. In whenever I'm learning, it's really awesome to have. Yeah.
Awesome. So where can people find you? Obviously, you're available on Fitchfork.com. That's Fitchfork.com/page/Chad Jubber. Where else can people find your music? How can your fans reach you? This is your plug.
Yeah, so all of my handles are at Chad Jubber, and that's for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I do have 5 tracks out on iTunes and Google Play and Deezers, and I've got 1 track out on SoundCloud. So yeah, you can find me everywhere. If you just search my name, I'm sure it'll pop up. Yeah.
Awesome. So lastly, what's next for Chad Jubber? What can fans expect from you?
So yeah, I've been experimenting with some crazy artists, and I'm really open to everything. But in the future, I'm working with this amazing bassist who's been teaching me so much, and violin, and just like looping violin, and just even working with DJs and playing violin for them, and them taking my music and looping it into the mix and like having raves and stuff like that. So that's all the directions I want to go off into. So yeah, I'm super open to everything. So you can't really tell. I can't really tell what I'm going to be doing. So, but it's going to be cool. That's all I know.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, and thank you for gracing us with your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chad Jubber on the Couch Sessions SA, and I'm Eugene.
We are all dancing while they're all laughing now. We are all dancing while they're all laughing now. We are all dancing while they're all laughing now. There once was a boy who chased off the sand. His heart and his mind were one with the land. When people and time had rewrote his hands, he picked up an axe and gave the command. Now I'm just a traveling man who sees what he understands. I've lost all I am to gain what I can. Oh well, I'm just a traveling man. We are all dancing while they're all laughing now. We are all dancing while they're all laughing now. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. I'm just a traveling man. Oh, 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 I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. Oh, I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, I'm just a traveling man. There once was a man who stood in the sand with his hands slightly stained with the blood of the land. When people and time had condemned his crimes, he let go the chains that ruled all his life. Well, I'm just a traveling man. Yeah, 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 I'm just a traveling man. I'm just a traveling man.